Hello my lovelies, it's your girl Kenya, and you know, it occurred to me while I was doing some thinking, while I was scrolling through Pinterest for YouTube ideas, that in all my time of making videos, I have never recorded a makeup tutorial. Like in my vlogs, I do my makeup, but I don't have like an in-depth makeup tutorial where I say everything I've done. And like I said, you know what, let me take a break from the vlogs and let me do something that's a little bit easier to put out, you know, changing it up a little bit. Here we are. When it comes to any makeup of any kind, I like to start with skin prep. For the most part, I'm getting a lot better on the daily. My skin routine is very, very simple. I go with the Heritage Store Rose Water and Glycerin. I got this from Ulta like 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. And I've been trying to use it in my morning routine. Then I also go with the Super Goop Dupe. I think that's what it is, which is the Trader Joe's Daily Facial Sunscreen. And that's what I use as a base. Sometimes I just go out just like this, covering the AirPod. When I want to do my makeup, I just want to feel like I'm doing something for my skin. Whenever I want to feel like I'm doing something for my skin, this is what I do. And I think that my skin has been clearing up considerably since I've, you know, started taking care of it and drinking my water. But yeah, I basically just prep that in to my face, and I just go with the little. That's how much. I don't do too much. Obviously, I'm gonna need something to do while I'm actually doing my music. Not my music. Goodness. My makeup, because I don't know, I don't want to just have you guys watch me in silence. I feel like that's depressing. These are the primary brushes that I use. This stays in my makeup bag that goes with me in my purse. I just bought these in the last video that y'all saw. I got these. This was a set for Target. I have to wash these brushes. I have to wash all my makeup brushes, but you know what? I'm just lazy. I'm just really lazy. This. My sister gave this to me. This is very old. I use it for contour. And my sister also gave me this. This one has a label. It's the BH Cosmetics. I feel like that probably stands for something, but right now I just can't think about what that stands for. But this is what I use for blush. And then I use this little, I got a pack off Amazon for some makeup brushes, and this is one of them. I feel like it's kind of like a Morphe dupe, kind of like a little brush that I use for my inner corners. And this is also from a different pack, and I use this to do my concealer. Alright, when it comes to primers, I started off with the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I use the putty primer for my nose area because I feel like it's just so like rough compared to the rest of my skin. I just got the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, so I've been trying to use that a lot more too. You know, I'm really bad when it comes to like trying new makeup and stuff. If it's not broke, why fix it? Like, that's the mentality. Plus, when I started getting into makeup around like 2016, back when like all the beauty influencers were beefing and everything. And they were constantly, I mean, it was their job, but like constantly buying and trying new product. And so, you know what? I didn't grow up having like that. I still don't have it like that. And I just couldn't afford it to do all that. So I found simple products that weren't too expensive. And I just continued to use that all the way into adulthood. 2016, I was a freshman in high school. And now I'm about to be 20 years old. But my makeup has definitely changed since then. I know my skin a little bit better now. I know my shades a little better now. And I just have a little bit more time and practice and experience underneath my belt. I'm so sorry. My house is always loud every video. I really cannot apologize enough. I tell these motherfuckers, y'all, I'm recording. Shut the fuck up. And here they go, running around. It's little kids. I can't really blame them. Oh, I also use this mirror that I got from Five Below. She be holding me down, makeup, doing my hair. She needs to get cleaned. Woo. Listen, I'm trying to get good and consistent on cleaning my room and all that stuff. I used to be really good. Like, my parents used to force me and my siblings to always have our chores done by Saturday. I couldn't live But once you start getting a job, it just gets a little bit hard. Well, I feel like y'all understand, we're grown now. Sometimes it's really difficult, especially when I work on Saturdays. Like my only day off be Sunday sometimes. I can't really remember where I just left off because I just got interrupted by my family. But after primer, I'm so sorry, maybe so upset. I go in with concealer. Now I use a variation of 3 different e.l.f. camo concealers. This is my current shade right now. This is the lighter shade that I use for my inner corners and just for brightness. And this was my last year's summer shade, and I kind of use for this part of my face because it's a little bit darker. You know how sometimes the camera alters some parts of your face. But I'm not gonna go too heavy-handed with makeup today because I don't be doing that in my well, I feel like I always tell myself I'm not gonna do too much, and then like I go overboard. But I'm really not going anywhere today. When I had this video in mind, I was gonna go to church, but it's my parents' anniversary today, and a lot of the people at my church's anniversary is this week, right before my birthday. So everybody's gonna be out. My parents are like, okay, we're gonna go out. So I don't really do anything. You see how that like blends into my skin? It's drying out though. I really should buy some more, but listen. When I go to Target to get more of this concealer, they are always out of my shade. Like it's hella like fair shades and stuff, and somehow these shades are always taken. I guess because these are tan, and there's a lot of this is a safe space. There's a lot of tan white girls in my state. When it comes to concealer placements, I really just want to brighten up my dark circles because I've always had them forever, doesn't matter how much I sleep. And also just so you know, I look a lot more put together. I don't look like I just rolled out of bed and decided to come to work today. I'll just blend that out. I'm breaking out in this little corner for some reason. I'm pretty sure when I looked it up, that like area is due to stress. I wonder why that could be. So I'm just put a little bit more concealer right there. At this point, I feel like I should make it a mole. I accidentally made a mole on my face the other day. Like I was using the beauty blender that I haven't cleaned, and I guess it had like, I don't know, something on it, and it had like this little black dot and like a mole. And I said, you know what? I don't hate that. I like that. It's actually good. I'll let the concealer under my eyes set for a little bit while I trace my eyebrows. But like, your girl's really been, I don't want to say going through it, but going to say another word for going through it, because I feel like I really am. I started going back to the doctors consistently. My mom used to be really good at making sure that we went to all of our doctor's appointments, but after we got older and times became like a lot more tough, it was very difficult for her to be able to schedule appointments, especially because she was working, my dad was always working, so there's no one able to take us. But I was finally able to to find a primary physician. I use ZocDoc. It's a little yellow app, I'll put it, but and it was able to find, like, using my insurance that I had because of my mom, thank you, but and I was able to find one, and I found one. Her name is Laura. She's really nice, and she's really been helping me. I'm currently on antidepressants now, which I feel like is so wow. Oh my goodness, I forgot to mention I use this brush too. I got this from an Ipsy bag, and it's a Farah, F-A-R-A-H. It looks like an abbreviation of some kind, but this is a conceal and set, and I use this motherfucker everywhere. And I try to besides the eyebrow carving, I really try to pat in makeup instead of dragging it across my face. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, your girl's on antidepressants now. I started them about like 2 weeks ago, and I've been taking them. I haven't taken them today, but I'll take it. Sometime I have to go get some water, but I've been taking them on a daily. I just got some blood work done, because apparently when you turn 18, you're supposed to get blood work done. I was not aware of this fact. I just had to get some blood work done, and I was really concerned because I really be having lack of energy and like mood. Oh, I guess I should explain. Well, I don't know if I should. But whenever I go to the doctors, they ask me like these mood questions about like how I feel and everything, about life and like energy to do stuff. And I've always scored pretty low. And the first time that I took it, she didn't mention anything, so I just figured maybe I wasn't. I was fine. The thing is, like I'm very low, but I'm not so bad. Sure, Schleidel. Forgot about YouTube and all that. So I figured maybe this wasn't important enough to notice. But I think after about like the third doctor's appointment where they asked me that on the paper, she was like, so I've noticed your test results. And I was like, oh, listen, I don't want to die. I'm not very happy with my time on earth here right now. And so she was asking me like how I felt about like therapy and pills, and I was like, girl, at this point I just want to be happy. My parents were always like really iffy about going to go get me and my sisters tested. I have 2 sisters, if you don't know. And we've all had some background with like mental illness, mental health problems. Like there's been many guidance counselor calls. But my parents were really scared, like they were going to like either dope us up or like take us into a home again. Me personally, I've never been in a home, but can't say the same for all of my family members. So they were really like off the wall about getting us tested. And I don't want to be like a shell of myself on a pill. But as I've been taking this, I don't really notice that. Like I still feel like myself. I still want to do things. It's not a heavy dose either, so I think maybe that's helping. Also, after I got my blood work test results, I honestly thought it was just going to tell me that I was dying. I've been really scared. Oh my god. I've been really scared. I was really scared about getting them done, just in case something was wrong with me. And for the most part, everything was good. My cholesterol was good. My hydration was good. I'm surprised because I don't be eating, but all I do is drink water. But what she did notice is that my vitamin D was like extremely low. Like I think like the healthy range was above like 60, 80, around then. Most people are vitamin D deficient anyways. I don't think anyone's gonna be like 100% at the level we're supposed to be. But the warning level is around like 40%, that level. I was at 11. She said the lowest she has seen was an 8. So yeah, I take vitamins now, like a 50,000 dose. And no, not 5,000, 50,000. I have to take once a week. So I can try to get those to a normal-ish level. But also that impacts my mood a lot. So we're gonna see if it's either the vitamin D deficiency that's really why I'm so tired, don't have no energy for anything, and maybe I can see if that has anything to do with the depression that I was mentioning. So I'm taking them both at the same time. Obviously, like the 50,000 dosage is going to go down with time, but I have to consistently take them. I also need to do my eyebrows, but I'll do those later today. I don't feel like I'm being in pain right now, but yeah, these are my eyebrows. I've finally accepted the fact that eyebrows are sisters and not twins, and I'm not trying to get too worried about it. As long as they're filled in, as long as I feel like they're blended, I'm fine. I'm gonna look how this one is. This eyebrow I feel like is always better than this eyebrow because it's like a lot more like square, and then this one is like arch. I don't know why my eyebrow is like that. It just is what it is. I'm gonna blend this little So TikTok has really been my most, I think almost for everybody now, it's really been my go-to when I want something new for my makeup, or I see new routines and everything. So it definitely has adapted from the 2016 type of makeup. I really am into the soft girl. Look, she looks like she's wearing nothing type of makeup, only because I work and it's really just not conducive to my face. Plus, I do not feel at the end of the night like taking a bunch of heavy makeup off. I just want to be able to wipe my face, not with a makeup wipe. I care about the environment. I use a reusable makeup wipe that I got from Dollar Tree. And use a simple cleanser and go to bed. I don't have the energy, I don't have the time, I just really don't feel like taking all that off. Like, call me what you please. So basically, it's early, I ain't eat yet. I just woke up, played on my phone, and said, let me get this video done. My face is kind of around like the same type of color right now, which is as it should be right now, because we just have concealer. I really should have wet this beauty blender before I started, but I'm gonna go in with the Stay All Night Microfine Fist Setting Mist by Elf. Woo! I'm gonna use that so I can move that concealer a little bit more. I don't know why every other spot was fine, but my nose wouldn't be dry. Maybe because I did that first. Alright. Let me just use that to set that. Alright. I don't go too crazy with the eye makeup either anymore. I used to try to do like intricate ass designs. I think that was just with the time. It was 2016. Everybody was doing intricate everything. I also got this from an empty bag. I used the Cello Hello Beautiful. This is the one that goes with me on a daily basis, but when I really want to do a cool go-to palette that I've been using for years, I'm surprised I still have it, it's literally old as fuck, is the Morphe Artistry palette. This is in Neutral Territory 9T. As you can see, she's well loved. I've hit pan on two of the different what is it called, these things, you know what I'm talking about. So I guess I use it today. It's been a while since I've used her. She kind of just sits because I don't be feeling like rummaging. I think it's a bad, low-key, it's a bad thing that Morphe makes all their palettes look the same on the outside for the most part. I have to go through like 6 of these different Morphe things. I just gotta rummage through the bag. I'll be thinking I'm grabbing the right one and I look at it, it's the wrong one. It's annoying. So I'm more of like a daytime smoky eye type of girl. So I go in with this all over the rest of my base. This is what I used to do before. I go in with this as my base. I use these 2 colors on the outer part, and I use this on the outer part and this in the crease and this to smoke it out. That's what my go-to is. And I feel like since I'm talking about such olden times, I might as well I might as well just do back to normal. I feel like my blending skills are much better and much less heavy-handed with the makeup today. And I really just like makeup that's able to go with everything. So if I switch my shirt, my makeup doesn't look completely out of place. I feel like when you do like those big colorful eyeliners, it really is determinate. Is that a word? It's a word today. It's based on like what you're wearing. And I feel like because I wear the same kind of color scheme on a regular dagular, or because it's just such a neutral look, cause I'm a neutral colored girl when it comes to clothing. I really need to get into wearing more color, but it scares me a little bit. I don't know why. I feel like I look off. So if you look in half of my closet, that part that's hidden, just a bunch of black shirts, dresses, sweatshirts. I ain't like how I said it, but just a bunch of black. But I feel like I had to explain what I was talking about. But yes, it's a clothes, a lot of black clothes in there. Oh my god, it's so bright. My blinds are down and it's still mad bright. Just peep that. Yeah, just had to fix that for you. Goodness. Alright, so I have that. Have it blended out a little bit on the outside, just underneath my eyebrow bone. I don't want to get into that concealer that I did. I also use my fingers a lot when it comes to doing my makeup, because sometimes I just feel like the makeup brush is not getting in there. as much as I need. Alright. I've been doing this in a while, so I'm trying to make sure I do it correctly. Alright, I just used a little bit of that darker brown that I showed y'all and 1 pass of the black. I'm trying to make sure it's the color that I want before I put it on my face. See that? I feel like this fucking side of my face is so difficult because I might have to put my arm a weird way. I feel like since I'm doing something that's so reminiscent, I don't have the right brushes in here. I'm just gonna bring the whole tray. And all of my makeup stuff has been collected over time. I haven't bought this all in one go. So before y'all be like, oh my god, I wish, but poverty, before y'all be in my comments talking about how it must be nice to have things. Motherfucker, I have worked for this over time. It's been how long has it been? Almost 10 years to try to get something right. So don't be in my boo-hoon, okay? Alright, so I blend that out. I really want to mute it. I don't want to be too heavy-handed with the dark, just because it is a daytime look. Blend that a little bit more. And of course, I'm gonna straighten out the edges once I'm done. It's gonna look fun. Done, obviously. I'm gonna just get all that extra product out. And then I'm gonna go in with that other brown. Woo! I don't know why that shit's so heavy right now. It's okay. So much. I feel like it always looks so much better on another eye. Clearly, can you tell it's been a long time since I've done this? Because it's been a long time since I've done this. Alright, and I use that. And then I usually go in with some type of glitter on that part of my face, on my eye, I mean. Something like that. Like so, like that. I'm gonna blend that out just so it isn't starting. Something like that. Y'all see the vision? And the thing I forgot about this palette is that the fallout is crazy. And so if I had a little bit more money, I could have got makeup Kenya from the jump. So I would have been buying all sorts of makeup. I mean, I still struggle with saving money as of now, but now I have bills that I can't exactly what's that saying? I can't exactly just go ahead and just spend money for no reason on stuff. I have to make sure my bills are paid and I can eat in a week, you know? I feel like it's kind of grounding me. When it comes to eyes, we just want something like this. For the most part, it's covered up by my glasses anyway. So the main thing people see is the glitter and all that stuff. That's why I don't go too crazy. But like, it's a lot easier when you just have the gift of sight and you're able to just wear makeup and do whatever because you can see. Oh my goodness, I forgot, but I usually use the e.l.f. Wild Brow Gel. For some reason, I felt like today I really didn't need it. Everything did what it needed to do. Alright, almost done with my eyes. I'm not gonna go with eyeliner today. I usually don't, unless the only time I do eyeliner, I don't do all this. For the most part. Like on a regular day today. If I'm going out, it's a different story. I use the Essence / Princess False Lash Effect mascara. This is waterproof. I find it is really waterproof. I feel like it doesn't smudge at the end of the day. I only smudge when I go to bed, and then I don't take it out. I need another thing because this is drying out. But I swear, for the products that I do like to use, I really use them until I can't use them no more. Which is a combination of me trying to not be wasteful, but me also being too lazy to go buy some more. I saw this one TikTok video of this girl whose mom is a dermatologist or whatever, and she was like, you're not supposed to raise your eyebrows when doing your mascara, and every time I do it, my eyebrows can't help but raise, and I have to put them down. But I don't want forehead wrinkles. Yes, I know aging is a beautiful thing for some people. I use that TikTok filter, the one they say is very that's what's gonna happen, and I saw how that looked, and I refuse to look like that. So I do it in the most natural way possible. I'm not gonna get no Botox or nothing like that, but alright, eyes are done. I think since we've been using a bunch of creams, I have been attempting to use this e.l.f. Putty blush. I feel like it's sometimes a little bit of hit or miss, but I definitely use my fingers for this. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm definitely going to diffuse it down a little bit. I want something really minimal. I don't go really crazy with blush. I for years didn't even wear blush. So I feel like it would just be too much on my face. But that's because my cheeks are naturally like really red. And okay, I feel like usually you'd be doing some, but today it's just, am I tripping or is it just not? Here, a little something. Of course I'm gonna blend that out. I just needed to get it somewhere. But it's really buildable, I will say. I've been trying. We need to try that Rare Beauty blush. It only takes one dot and half your fucking face is covered. That's what the one I need to try. I'm gonna use this brush. This brush is really good out. And it has some other blush products that and a piece of wood apparently. Oh, it kind of mixy. Going back with the same brush that I used to blend out all my concealers and kind of hit the top of that. So it doesn't get into that corner. Yeah, I also told you I was gonna fix that line, so using this angular brush. I'm gonna go with that same concealer. Just a tiny bit, just a little dot. Not exactly straight, but crooked enough for passing. Oh, it sounds like me for real. Just straight enough, but enough to be still. Alright. I used to use the e.l.f. setting powder. I ran out, but the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressure with this translucent powder I also use as needed. So I will use this to set the creams. I just use a tiny, I don't use a lot, I don't use too much. I'm not about to be baking forever. Get all that extra product out. See all that extra not needed shit. I swear I saw a video where it's like you really shouldn't set underneath your eyes because it causes them to dry out. I'm like, how dry can I really get them if they're sitting underneath glasses? You can't tell anyway. I'm in airplane mode, I need no drama. So I really press it in there. Okay, right now. Right now. I forgot to hit that section of my nose, but you know what? It's okay. I don't do my makeup the same time every time. I use the same products, but it's like the same. I think I just did it as I did. Got a bunch of extra product just fell. Doing this on my desk. I usually don't do my makeup on my desk. I usually do it in a corner in front of my mirror. But this is where we're at right now. For contour, I don't, but I bronze, and I bronze like it's contour. Because I like a warm, glowy look. I don't want to look, I don't know how to describe that, but bronze is warm, and contour is like a gray. It's a cool tone. I'm a warm tone person, so I just feel like I'd rather bronze. But I'm not good with contour, so that's also something. I've yet to master that. I feel like it's always too much when I use actual contour products, but when I use bronzer, it's not too much. Does that make sense? I feel like I use too much product is what it is. I haven't learned the blend. This brush. That same brush. This is also from an Ipsy thing. It's a South Beach powder bronzer. Who's it by? That's Faded. See? It's a little something, something. I'm all about emphasizing my features, not hiding them, making them away. I'm finally okay with my face. Just wish it looked a little bit more adultish a little bit so I can stop being mistaken for a child. But no, it's okay. It's okay. It just means be young forever. Okay. I think that just about does it. Hold on. I'm glad that's waterproof mascara because I noticed, damn, hold on, that shit just got my eye. I do not be making sure that it is. That could have been messy, it could have smudged. That's why I say it's really waterproof. She does her work. Where's that brush? For lips, sometimes I forget that I'm really supposed to be doing them for show. But the NYX Butter Gloss, I think this is the shade Rocky Road. Beauty Supply. Lip gloss. I don't feel like getting my liner. But I think it's because I already have two-tone lips anyway. So it kind of lines itself a little bit. Yeah, I'm not heavy-handed with the makeup at all. Like, I wear this to work, and I'll be okay. Alright, the last step is clean this all up, because it's not about to sit on my desk. Oh, I feel like I should do a little something in the inner corner. Let me see. I started, and it's really hard to stop. This is the wrong brush. Going into that palette that I was talking about before, and that little light skin color. You see that? Just effortlessly. A little something, something. I look like I woke up. Once I pierce this ear and I'm back to wearing my hoops, y'all really can't say nothing for real. Alright, even though this isn't part of face, just fix this part. I just washed my hands. I don't feel like getting them, going back over there. Alright. Ooh, hold on. Alright, so that concludes my super simple, my definitely realistic, and my every almost day makeup routine. It's the same products that I use. If you want just know them specifically, I can listen below in the comments. For anyone who wants it, I'll make it a pinned comment. And yeah, I feel like it's the end. Let me know if you guys like any more of these type of makeup videos, or if you just want to stick with the vlogs or whatever. I feel like sometimes I really want to switch it up. I don't like watching the same type of content over and over and over again, but maybe that's just me. That's just me. If that's you, I'm not gonna stop with the vlogs or anything, but I also just want to spice it up. That's a little bit of change, you know? Maybe, you know. I have a lot of different hobbies. I have a lot of different things I like to do. So sometimes it's really hard for me to like limit myself to doing one type of thing. I like makeup, I like doing hair, I like games, I like computers, I like driving, I like lifestyle stuff, I like trying to be healthy, I like Pilates, you know, so I don't know. I like to switch it up every now and again. If you like this type of content, if you like me, hit that subscribe button. Give me a little likey like. If you didn't like it anyway. Cause why are you being a hater? 2023? Why? Don't do that. Anyways, I love you guys. To all my 35 of y'all who consistently watch my videos every time, I love you. Love you so much. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.